Hi, my name is Maren Nielsen. I've been married for 12 years. I have 4 kids. They range in the age of 11 to 2. I live in Fontana, California, which is in the southern part of California, a little bit more inland, like about an hour inland from the beach. We love the weather here. We moved out here about 7 years ago from South Jordan, Utah, and really love California. I grew up in a small town called Turlock, which is in the Central Valley. My dad was a Spanish professor for Cal State Stanislaus, and we lived there most of my life. It was what I would say is a smaller town, but there were lots of orchards and dairies and things like that. And so I lived there most of my life, but when I was 15, I moved to Madrid, Spain. And my father was in charge of an international program where students from California state universities went and studied at the University of Madrid to better their Spanish. So we lived there for 2 years. We lived off of this plaza right here in the back is where Real Madrid used to play. And I lived up on the right side in a brick building on the 5th floor. No elevator. We'd walk up and down every day, and I went to a school there. My dad really instilled in me the love of traveling, and so when we lived in Europe, we traveled all over Europe and Africa. And so last year we went and visited the Cook Islands. My parents were there on a mission, and my husband and I went and took our 2 older kids and experienced the most beautiful blue clear water you've ever seen in your life. It's right off the coast of New Zealand, well, about 2,000 miles off the coast of New Zealand. Kind of a hidden gem. It's where a lot of people from New Zealand and Australia go to visit. Beautiful, beautiful water. So that's one thing about me. I love to travel. I also really love Halloween. And my daughter, my second child, was born on Halloween. So I always felt that it was important to make Halloween special for her. So my kids are always on board for finding a fun theme to dress up as. I'm hoping they'll continue, but I know they're getting older and they may not be as interested and may not think it's as cool. But as long as they're in for it, I'm always in for finding a fun theme every year. So here we did Up, and the next year we did Day of the Dead, which was really fun. As you can tell, I'm pregnant with my 4th child, and my husband is pregnant with pizza. The following year was one of my favorite years. Let's see, we did Napoleon Dynamite. It's one of our family's favorite movies. I am, if you can't tell, I'm Tina the Fat Lard Llama. I'm carrying LaFonda. And my son is, my oldest son is Napoleon, and he mastered the Napoleon Dynamite dance and was really good. And so we all just chose our characters and went along with the fun. I'm studying marriage and family. About 5 years ago, I felt very impressed to go back to school. Although it wasn't really in my plans, I can now see why the Spirit encouraged me to go back. It's been a great experience. I felt impressed that I am to work with youth, and especially those with behavioral disorders such as alcoholism, eating disorders, and drug addictions. And so I'm hoping that this class will help me